Hello, loves. Welcome to another episode of The Random. My name is Mary Ann Owurodo, and thank you very much for joining me today. I made an audio, and while listening to it, I felt like I've been in this energy before. You know, I felt like that audio was speaking something that I've spoken before, and I don't know, for some reason, I categorize that as negative. Somewhere in my mind, I judged it as negative, because maybe I have this picture of what I'm saying and what I'm giving, like what it's meant to look like and how I'm meant to express myself. And the fact that I was in a place that I've been before and I was and expressing it and intending to share it, it was, I don't know, it I don't know, it felt like it I was judging myself for being in a space where I have been in before, because somewhere ideally in my mind I've told myself I'm meant to grow and elevate out of things and move out of them. But like forgetting to give myself the grace to be where I am. Or I tell myself that, but then this is when it has come to practice. If stay with me, there is a point. So yeah, as I listened to the audio, I was like, I've been in this place before. I've spoken of this before. And it felt like I'm reiterating something that I've said before. And for some reason, I labeled it as negative and started, I don't know, just judging myself for being where I am. But then comes the realization there is no reason for me to judge myself for being where I am, even when it feels like I'm in the same energy over and over again. I have no reason to feel like in any way it's like it's not a bad thing. It's just my judgment of it as negative, like telling myself there is something my life is meant to look like. There's something my life is meant to speak, and in that moment forgetting that as I am, my life is already speaking what it's meant to speak. As I am where I am, when I express myself in the present moment as I feel called to, I'm already doing what it is I'm meant to do. I'm already like, it's 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 not it's not wrong. It cannot be wrong, even when I think that it is, even when I think I'm supposed to, like, words. It's like I think there is something I'm supposed to present myself as, even to myself. And in that, I am doing myself a disservice. I do not need to judge myself for sitting in a place that I feel like I've been here before. Yes, I've been in a similar energy, but I've never looked at it in the way I'm looking at it in this moment. And so I'm freeing myself from my very own judgment, because no one else is judging me. No one else is judging me. If there is any judgment I'm feeling, it's because I am judging myself. And in that way, I am my own mirror. I am seeing the lies that I've been telling myself about who I am, about what my creations are supposed to be, about how I'm supposed to look like, about what my life is supposed to speak. But there's nothing I'm meant to be, because I already am that which I'm meant to be. As I am, as imperfect as it seems to be, or as imperfect as it is, this is who I am. And this is where I am in this moment. The ideas I express are just the ideas that I do, whether they're agreeable to others or not. And maybe sometimes I'm projecting these things outwards and I'm saying, oh, whether what will people think of me? But in real life, it's like, what am I thinking of me? Am I keeping myself hidden, like by virtue of my own thoughts, of my own judgment of self, of my own perception of who I'm meant to be and how I'm supposed to present myself and how I'm supposed to look like? Because that is a lie. I just am who I am. I just am who I am. And this is something that is being exposed to me at this time. And it's like a call to free myself from an idea of who I am, to free myself from what I think I'm supposed to look like, to sound like, what I think I'm supposed to speak of, and to let myself express what I'm called to express in the moment and where I am in the moment, regardless of how uncomfortable that feels or how cyclical and looping that energy feels. And I feel like as long as you're being truthful to yourself, that is what that matters. That is all that matters.